I'm your host, Nidhi Prakash, and my co host, my husband Ajay, is also here with me in the chat. And I welcome you all again. And I hope the mic was not working earlier. So, again, I am welcoming you all of you in this beautiful Let's Tangle Together session. This is our Let's Tangle 17th session. We have done 16 live sessions in the Zentangle Art so far. And I'm really happy to see all of your artwork and all your submissions. So today we are going to draw this beautiful tile and we will use 8 tangles. 8 tangles, right? And we are going to use 3.5 inch square tile. I'm going to use the Zentangle original tile. You can draw a 3.5 inch square on any paper, whatever paper you have, or any thick paper would be better because then you can do a lot of shading and of your choice of color or anything if you want. I'm going to use these 2-inch square tile to draw the tangles before we start the tile, as you know if you have joined me in my previous sessions. And we need a black marker pen. I'm going to use this Pigma Micron 01. If you have the white jelly roll pen, then it would be great. If you don't have it, it's absolutely fine. We need a pencil and a tortillon for the shading. You can use blending stump, Q-tip or tissue paper if you don't have the tortillon. And we will follow the Zentangle method with the gratitude. So before we start the tile, as we always do, we are going to draw some tangles which we are going to use in our tile today. Hello Rukmani, Prapreet, Shraddha, Jia, Alisha, Tripti. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is ready. So we'll start with the tangles now. And our first tangle is bitweed. Bitweed as a border. Today we are going to use the tangle bitweed. And this is a Zentangle original tangle. And we are using it as a border or the ribbon. So we are starting from the one point and we keep on making these slanted line for making the border. This tangle has lots of variations. This is one of the style of drawing this tangle to get the border or the frame or the ribbon. And where they are joining, we are just going to give them, little thick edge. So this is tangle bitweed and we can shade in this tangle in again various ways. Right now I'm just shading it to the both side, laying down the graphite. And then using my tortillon So this is the tangle between. Second tangle which we are going to use today is Amaze. We have used this tangle a lot in our various artwork. It's a beautiful filler tangle, again a Zentangle original tangle. So whatever shape we have, suppose let's draw this beautiful heart here, and inside this heart we can use this Amaze tangle with this, this wavyish line. Very random organic line. I'm just keeping it this side. It can go anywhere. It is a beautiful texture tangle because it adds a texture, and it is a filler tangle also because we use this tangle to fill any area, any shape, organic, geometric, whatever shape we have, and then we can shade whatever way we want in this one. Let's shade half of the heart from the inside and this side of the heart from the outside. If you have the white charcoal pencil, you can use white charcoal pencil for giving some more bright look, maybe at this point here, and maybe you can blend it or just leave it. It's your choice if you want to use it. So this is the Amaze tangle, and let me do one more tangle, then I'll take a quick break. So after this Amaze tangle, our next tangle is the Crescent moon. Again, a Zentangle original tangle. We have used Crescent moon also in various ways. So like here is one style of the Crescent moon. You can see here. This is the one style of the Crescent moon, but today we are going to use it on one ribbon style. Like suppose this is our base, so we are going to draw these little tiny bugs over it. After that, we are going to draw the aura line on it. So this is to draw the crescent moon in a ribbon style or in the border style. Maybe we can draw one little further away. Like this. So it depends how we want to draw this crescent moon design. Like this is also crescent moon here. And in the shading, we can add shading here. To give it a little bit more dimension and depth. So we are done with the 3 tangles so far and we are left with 5 more. Now, before I start the 4th tangle, I would like to take a break for a few seconds and want to ask you guys, are you guys done till here? Whoever is drawing along with me, please write down in the chat. We are going to use all these tangles in this tile when we are going to work on this our tile, 3.5 inch square tile. Thank you, Nandini. Thank you, Prabpreet. Yes, everybody, whoever is drawing along with me, please write down 1 in the chat. Thank you, Claudia. And whoever is just enjoying watching the video, please write down 2 in the chat. You are drawing with me. Awesome. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Swidel. I'm waiting, as you can see. Thank you, Shruti, Archana, Nandini, Rashmi, Varsha, Kamla, Rabjot. Awesome rising star. And you see that in the Amaze also I have used, this is one again style of the Amaze, like you can fill any kind of shape with the Amaze. These are the 2 styles of the crescent moon and this is the style of the betweed. So that's how you can draw various ways. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Tripti. So now let's start our next tangle. So next tangle is Knight's Bridge. Again, a Zentangle original tangle, and this is a basic, the checkerboard kind of the tangle. Like you just make checks. And it can be little wavy-ish, or maybe little more smaller to bigger size, and we are going to fill one box and we are going to leave one box. This is a beautiful drama tangle and little focused tangle. It needs more focus than other tangle comparatively because high chances to mess up easily in this one. If you miss one block, and it happens a lot, if you lose your focus, you will fill the wrong box. And while filling the box, be careful, don't go out of the line. Stay inside the line. We can come back again and fill these, these tiny white where paper is popping up. So we are supposed to fill all those white tiny spots to get this perfect contrast. This is a beautiful night bridge tangle, and again there are various ways of shading as always. And what I'm supposed to do here, let me do in all the outside of this. Again, night bridge can be used as the filler tangle also, because you can fill the space with it, whatever the shape is. Let me show you on this style of the night bridge here. So this is the night bridge tangle. As you can see in both of them, like the shading style is different, and you can see when the shading style is different how it changes the overall look of the tangle. Shading style really matters a lot. Awesome. So we are done with our 4 tangles, and now our 5th tangle is very beautiful. Where is the card? Here is the card. And the name of the 5th tangle is Nepa. Zentangle original tangle. So suppose whatever the space we have, we are going to, you can draw whatever space. We are going to draw random circles of any size, anywhere. You can draw more, you can draw less. It's absolutely your choice. After that, we are going to draw these wavy lines. And we will stop wherever the circle is. Kind of the lot of flowers are floating in the water. Or a lot of planets in the space. Your imagination, what you want to call, but the name of this tangle is Nepa. Lot of parallel wavy lines. I'm going to shade this all the way inside. We can do a little different shading in these circles also if we want. This is a beautiful Nepa tangle. Today's style is filled with a lot of drama because there are so many tangles we are going to use in this one. And today's main focus tangle is the Perk. This is the main focus tangle for today. So for the Perk, I would like everybody to grab your pencil and draw this ovalish shape, ellipse or the ovalish shape like this. And let me use a little thinner pen here, and we are going to draw these set of parallel lines which are kind of overlapping these your pencil lines. And after this step, we are going to draw these oval in the center of these lines. That will be the next step. And after that step, we are going to fill at each side with a lot of ovals, but they are kind of not complete. They are hiding behind each other. So we are seeing some part of them. I want to see it a little bit more closer. Let me bring it. This will be the main focus tangle for today's style. Now again, a lot of variation in the shading and a lot of variation in the decoration again. Like if we want, we can draw a lot of these tiny circles. These center lines, or if we want, we can just leave them empty, okay? This is the Tangle Perk. Beautiful tangle. And for the shading, we can do shading here above on every line lightly. This is one style of the shading. And in the tile, we are going to do little different style of the shading than this one. This is the Tangle Perk, and if we want, we can fill this leftover area lightly. this is the tangle Perk. We are done with the 6th tangle. And our 7th tangle is the tipple, guys. We are going to use the tipple. So tipples are the lot of circles and we have used the tipple a lot. If you want, you can draw the tipple again. 7th tangle is the tipple. And what will be our 8th tangle? Oh, 8th tangle is Nzeppel. Let's draw the Nzeppel quickly. Grab the tile. I'm not drawing the tipple, okay? We have used already a lot of times. 8th tangle is Nzeppel. Again, a Zentangle original tangle. And this tangle is also beautiful for the grid tangle. So suppose let me make our this beautiful one box kind of shape, and in this shape I'm just dividing it into grids. The rectangular grids, and then I'm dividing them in further smaller sections, and one more time smaller. This is a regular Nzeppel style, and then you get a lot of these triangular sections, and then you draw these the double line inside them, all of the sections, and force the line, and we call it enzeppling. Like if you enforce the border line by drawing it again and rounding the corner, and it's called enzeppling. That's how you are going to round all the corners. It's a beautiful tangle. There is one other variation of this Nzeppel tangle, that's the crazy Nzeppel. When you draw these lines crazily anywhere, everywhere, in any direction, and then you Nzeppel whatever the section you have after drawing those crazy lines. Looks very beautiful when you are done drawing all the sections. Don't forget to round off the corners, okay? Don't go all the way to the corners. We are kind of leaving the corners empty. This is our last tangle to learn today, and after that we will start our tile. There you go. Isn't it a beautiful grid tangle? are done with our all 8 tangles. I hope everybody is done till here. Now I will wait for a few seconds for everybody to catch up and write down in the chat that you are done here and you are all set for the tile. These are the 8 tangles which we are going to use today. Aren't they all beautiful and amazing? There you go. As I told you, this is the crazy Nzeppel here. If you want to see, this is the crazy Nzeppel. This is the different ways of the night bridge. This is the different ways of the crescent moon and the Amaze. These are the another version of these 4 of the tangles out of these 8. Awesome. I'm waiting, Alicia. I'm waiting for a few more seconds and then we'll start our main tile. Thank you, Yelena. Okay, so shall I start, Ajay?
Yeah, I think it's good to go ahead and start.
Awesome. So, now we are going to draw in our 3.5 inch square tile. And I'm going to grab my 01 pen, Micron 01, and we are going to start with a gratitude and appreciation. I want to say thank you everybody who joined me today. And with a big happy heart, I'm going to start my tile. Same you can do. You can feel happy about whatever situation, stuff, people, scenarios you want, and feel happy about it. And with a big smile, let's start our tile. So before we use the pen, let's use our next step is the corner dot. So in the corner dots, we are going to make these 4 corner dots in our tile. And then the border, the third step, we are going to join our corner dots with the straight line. I'm using the pencil with very light hand. We are done with the gratitude appreciation corner dots border, and now we are at the 4th step, that's the string. So please look carefully for the string. There are few lines which we are going to draw again with the pencil. Looks like kind of like little above than half. Here we are going to make one mark, and from the bottom left corner with the curvy line we are going to join it like this. This is the first line of the string for today. Hello Megan, so nice to see you here. Start from the bottom left corner and join it, and the other part we are going to start from the top left corner, kind of here, and we will come all the way till here. So this will be our second string line. And then from here center we are going to draw a beautiful oval shape which is crossing going out of the border, where we are going to draw our Perk. Okay, you can make it a little bigger, wider, it's absolutely fine. And then from here top we are going to draw one wave and one wave going out of the box again. So this is our main focus where we are going to draw the perk. So just try to make it a little bigger going out of the box here. It's going all the way to the out, and little round or the ovalish shape coming to this string line. So this is the string. We have so many blocks to draw. We are going to use 8 tangles today, right? So now I'm grabbing my pen, and the first thing we are going to work in the perk. So let me remove all of these, and this is the tangle which we are going to work now. So for the perk, we have this beautiful our shape. If you want to erase it, fix it, please go ahead and do it. Like you see, I also have the double line, so let me just get rid of this line before I start my work here. And maybe I will make it a little bit more wider, like this. Perfect. And now I'm going to draw my lines, like these wavy lines. Set of parallel lines which are kind of encapsulating these our pencil drawings. Something like this. This is the next step, and now you know the next step is to draw the oval shape in the center of this perk. After that, we are going to draw at each side. This is a highly focused tangle. Keep drawing on both sides. Stay focused. One stroke at a time, and then you will find it very easy.
So the question from Roshini, she's asking if all the CZTs normally use the Macron pens.
All the CZTs normally use micron pens. I think the answer is yes. Normally they use the micron pen because the Zentangle headquarter also, endorse the micron pen, and I'm personally using micron pen from last 3, 4, 5 years, and I'm really enjoying using them. They work very well, but there are many other pens in the market. You can try if you want. If you don't want to use micron pen, that's absolutely fine. But I think most of the CZTs use micron pen. I think so. Because I have been with a lot of CZTs and I have seen all of them using these pens, especially in USA. So far I have seen, I'm replying on that experience. In the tile, I'm not filling this with these tiny circles, but if you want, you can fill it, okay? I'm just leaving these parallel lines empty. I'm filling all these empty spaces with the negative spaces. And after that, I'm just, making the boundary of it a little bold. While making the boundary bold, maintain the shape, these pearls kind of shapes. I'm just moving it this way.
So Aishwarya wants to know if they can use sketch pens.
Sketch pens have very thick tip, Aishwarya, and they might smudge quickly. You can use a sketch pen. It's not that you can't use. Definitely give it a try if you have it. Give it a try, and the only thing is the thinner the tip is, the better you can draw. I mean, you get more control in your drawing. Because of the thinner tip, you get more space and you can draw it, with more precise way. But definitely you can draw with the pen, whatever you have. Give it a try. Never stop yourself because of the supplies. Whatever supplies you have, you should just try with them. Okay, so this is the perk, and now we are going to work in these leftover spaces around the perk with the Nepa. So here is the Nepa. I'm talking about these two spaces where my finger is around the perk.
I think let's wait about 30 seconds for people to
Okay.
catch up. Megan also says she has been drawing a lot of your past mandalas, Nidhi.
Oh, really, Megan? That's so nice to see you. Please do share all of your drawings with us too. And I'm so happy. And I want to say thank you, Megan, for joining me in the Patreon as well as in the YouTube. So thanks for your support. So if you join me through the Patreon, you can unlock a lot of videos, lot of my past videos which I did the live streaming, and as well as in the YouTube Oak members, you can unlock all those videos. I already have shown you all those videos, but because Megan has like drawing all of them, so these are the this is the watercolor with little sparkly watercolor I have used in them. These are little intricate mandalas. You can unlock the videos of all these artworks at once you join the Oak membership in the YouTube or the Patreon in the NPRs. These are the dot artworks. The videos of these dot artworks are already there also in the Patreon and the Oak YouTube. So they both are similar and you can join both of them, either of them, it's your choice. And here you see, where is that one? I have one like the colorful. Okay, here you go. So I'm already done making the video of this one. I'm going to upload this for all my Patreon as well as for the Oak tier in the YouTube. The video of this artwork, and this is already there. This artworks video is already there, and I uploaded this one few weeks ago, I think. This glossy finish. So there are a lot of different videos like in the Zentangle inspired art and as well as in the dot artwork and the mandalas. And this is what we did in our last session, this Sunday session. And this one we are going to do the next Sunday. Okay, so now let's start. I hope everybody. Thank you, Claudia.
Can you answer the question from Ashwarya? Can we use 005 pen as I do not have 01 pen?
Yes, Ashwarya, you can use 005 pen. Absolutely, you will get more space to draw and you can draw a little bit more than this. So now for these we are going to use the Nepa Tangle, and for the Nepa Tangle we first draw a lot of circles of our choice. We can draw big, we can draw small, closer, further away. Any style, big, small circle you can draw, and then I'm going to just keep it this sideways, and my all lines are going straight, falling down. So I'm going to start from here so that it will be easier. And now it will go parallel. If while drawing you feel like you want to add one more, you can draw one more circle, but don't draw over the circle. Just make sure you are stopping and you are starting again when the circle ends, and try to keep your lines little wavy, little these jagged line and parallel too. They are not touching each other. One side is done and I'm now rotating it to the other side, and as they are coming like this, keep making these parallel lines. little wavy, jazzy lines. We already have our block ready while we drew this, our string. Let me bring it a little bit more closer. My screen is clear, like resolution.
Yeah, I think it looks clear to me.
Okay.
If the participants can write in the chat if they can see it clearly, that will be helpful. Thank you.
We are done with the two tangles, Perk and Nepa. And now we are going to work on our third tangle, that is the crescent moon. Where is the crescent moon tile? Here you go. This is the crescent moon, and you see our this top area here. We are going to stop here. We are not going to work in this bottom part now. Okay, so before we start the crescent moon, wait, we are going to work on the tipple first. Yes, we are going to work on the tipple first before the crescent moon. So these two wavy lines. So in this, let me first work on this wavy line, this one where you see my pen is going. In this one, we are going to draw the circles like this kind of tipple. And then little tiny around them. So now we are using a tipple as a ribbon or as a band, you can say. This is such a versatile tangle. In one of my video, if you see, like these are the sessions, they are the live sessions. But there are a lot of videos which I just record offline and then I upload it on my website, on my YouTube channel, I'm sorry. So there is one video where only the tipple has been used in the whole tile in various ways. That was beautiful. If you have not seen it yet, please go ahead and see it later whenever you get time. So what I was saying is, like, the tipple is a very versatile tangle. You can use it as the main tangle, focus tangle. You can use it as the filler tangle. You can use it as a texture tangle. And right now we are using the tipple tangle as the ribbon tangle or the band tangle. You see, we just make a kind of a band or the ribbon of it, and very random. And in our last session, we used tipple here as a filler inside of these leaves. And there is one more. We use the tipple as these edges, like the terminal tangle. We just hang the tipple and we give the edges to our tangles. So this is a versatile tangle. Now we are going to repeat the same thing on this other line. So I'm just rotating my tile so that you can see it easily. First, I'm just going to make few these big circles. And this little middle size circle. And lots of tiny circles. You can deconstruct the tangle on your own way. You know, there are unlimited style of the variation of each and every tangle. whatever you feel like, whatever your heart desires, you can draw that tangle in that way. So now when you see this tile, does any name come to your mind? Then I'm going to reveal the name which my friends told me after seeing this tile. Let's see what comes to your mind after seeing this tile. If you want to give it a name, any name to this whole tile, what do you want? What will you give? Let's see your imagination. Keep working on the tile and I would look at the chat later on. Fish. Okay, Alicia. Let the creativity flow and keep writing the name, whatever comes to your mind after watching this, after drawing this, tile. Now, shall I start the next?
Let's wait about 10-15 seconds, Nidhi.
Okay, Ajay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for 15 more seconds. And while waiting, I'm just reinforcing some of these tipple. And now I'm looking at the chat. Fish, bubbles, ladybug, okay, butterfly, nice. Because of the two wings, you are feeling like bubble shell, awesome, Swedel. Let's see, and then I will tell you what my friends told me when they saw this tile. Any other suggestions? We are done with these 3 tangles. And yes, while waiting, I saw the poll. So a lot of you have not clicked on the thumbs up button yet on the chat, on the video. Marine creature, okay, Elena? So if you have not clicked on the thumbs up button, so please click on the thumbs up button and then click yes in the poll. Ladybug's body, okay. Cocoon, yeah. Nice, nice. Okay. So now we are going to work on this top layer here and where we are going to use our next angle, that's the crescent moon. Here. You see where this line is? So over this line, we are going to draw these moon pies. I'm just grabbing my little thicker pen to fill these moon pies. Like this is the 01 which I'm using and this is the 08. I'm just using to fill these moon pies here. Haha, Alicia, you got it. You know, one of my friends, like the whole group of friends told me that this style looks like a pendant. Give it a name, pendant. Like the necklace and the pendant. Absolutely. So I was just thinking, let's see if anyone else come up with that idea or not. Or only this was my friends only who told me like this. I am drawing the aura lines on these eyes. Basically, this is an abstract art. For the fun, we can, represent, and we can call it, associate it with anything. But eventually, they are just beautiful abstract art, non-representational art. After this, I'm leaving some space here, and I'm just going to draw, like this much space. One more aura line in this space here. Now in this space where I drew it little bit bigger to smaller, or whatever way you can make it absolute parallel or in your own style, we are just going to fill this hole with the Amaze tangle. Amaze is that filler tangle, this one. They are non-representational abstract art. That's why I always put the hashtag most amazing abstract art, or the relaxing art, non-representational art. And that's why we use these kind of art style in our art therapy sessions. They are very, very therapeutic effect they have. Today I am going to take one in-person session of one of my artwork. In-person session. I'm volunteering in one NGO today, and where we are going to do this. So if you are here local, and if you want to work with me today, so you can join me in the local session. It's in Cary, North Carolina. So we are done with the 5 tangles: Perk, Nepa, Crescent, Moon, Amaze, and the Tipple. Now it's the time to draw the Knight's Bridge in this whole area, in this bottom whole area. Shall I start the Knight's Bridge now? So we already see one of this line, so we are going to draw this line one here, and rest our all lines are kind of falling here. Something like this. And we have to make all these boxes. We can draw one more line here falling. So we have all these boxes, and now it's time to fill them. Fill one and leave one in our Knight's Bridge style, like this. So again, I'm grabbing my thick pan because then it would be easier to fill the boxes quickly. And this one, I can start with any of the box. Maintain the shape, whatever shape you are getting by drawing these grids. And stay focused, because it's really very easy to mess up in this tangle. If you lose your focus, you might fill the adjacent box. And I'm so amazed that people are buying my book in India in the Kindle version, and they are taking print out of it and they are working on it. This was so amazing for me, because I thought in India it's not at all available and you can't use it. But I don't know how you did it, but it's working. I see that people in India are buying it in the Amazon Kindle or the ebook. That's so awesome. I'm so happy that now you can use it in India too. My book, I'm talking about this mandala coloring book, this one, because the book version is only available in USA, UK, in all here in the European countries, Canada, France, and everywhere, but it was not available in India in the Amazon. But now I see people are buying the ebook in India somehow. I don't know how they're managing, but that's awesome. Okay. So now I'm just drawing this boundary of this knight's bridge, the same pen, and let me draw this line also. And after this, I'm just completing this border here. And don't draw over the these tipple, okay? Awesome. So now we have our complete frame. And now it's time to work on our next tangle. Do you guys want me to wait? We are done with our 6 tangles. We are just left with 2 more and we'll be done with the tile. We are left with the Nzeppel, as well as we are left with the bitweed. That's it. These 2 tangles. Thank you, Prapreet. So now I'm working in this top part here, and in this top part you see where this border is. Alongside with that border, I'm going to draw here one frame, like this, and in this frame we are going to draw the bitweed as the border. So what I'm doing here in the corner, I'm just going to draw this curvy line kind of like this. So now we have two sections. So please look carefully how we are going to draw in that. So we are going to start from the one corner. And we keep on drawing. Will I make it a little bit more closer? And this is the bitweed which we are drawing right now here. The one side, and now I'm working on the other side. Draw with full focus, draw one line at a time, don't hurry up. And after that, I'm just making these corners a little bit more thicker. Give them little value. These tiny decoration make a lot of difference in your artwork. Awesome. And now in this leftover area, we are going to work with this Nzeppel Tangle. So in this one, I'm going to draw this straight line in the center and these slanted lines joining it. Like these are little, sun rays down line. And then these curvy lines round. So we are working on this Nzeppel tangle. So it is neither the crazy Nzeppel, like this is the crazy Nzeppel, you see. So this is neither the crazy Nzeppel nor this perfect Nzeppel where every section is of the same size. Rather, it is little between in these two where we drew the shape kind of, in the little smaller to bigger. And now we are going to Nzeppel them. And how we Nzeppel? We round the corner and we enforce the boundaries. We use this term Nzeppel as a verb also, like I'm Nzeppeling now. Nzeppeling means whenever we are getting any shape and we enforce the lines and we make the corners round. So we call that technique the Nzeppeling technique. whatever your leftover area is, just work on that. Leave the tipple area on its own. That's it. Beautiful. We are done with all the drawings and now it's the time for the shading. I hope everybody is done drawing here. I'm waiting for a few seconds for everybody to catch up and write down in the chat that you guys are done drawing all these tangles or the complete tile with me, and then we are going to do the shading together. Awesome. Thank you, Yelena. Thank you, Sweedle. Beautiful. Now let's start working on the shading. So first I'm going to work shading in this perk. So in the perk, I'm going to shading a little bit differently like the way we did in this one. So in these center pearl, like the center, these ovals, I'm just leaving little border in the corner and filling in the center like this. And then same I'm going to do in these side ones. I'm not filling all the way to the bottom, as you can see. In this one I filled the bottom. In this one I'm leaving little area to the bottom white, and then I'm laying down the graphite. This is a little different way of shading, but if you want you can use the same style there. It's absolutely fine. Parallel lines, I'm just giving shading from the both corners. And then I'm going to blend them. So you see these two are Perk, but the style of shading and style of laying down the graphite is so different in both of them. So that's how you can make the same tangle in a different way. This is the white jelly roll pen. If you don't have the white jelly roll pen, you can skip the step. Otherwise, later on when you are done with this class, if you have the white correction ink pen or the white acrylic paint, you can use it and just make a little tiny dot over these tiny black where you lay down the graphite. Just give it a little white dot over here, and once it dried, then I will lay down a little bit pencil again over it. I'll come back again. Now in this surrounded near the perk, we'll lay down the graphite. This is around the perk, so to bring the perk, on little, bring it little bit more up. And then this is the corner of our this Nepa here, and this crescent moon here, and around that crescent moon I'm going to just turn it around later. Let me just first complete the Nepa and then I will work in the crescent moon. I'm just turning it, and in the crescent moon where the last aura is, where we drew the Amaze tangle, as well as surrounded by the Tipple. You see? The corner of the Tipple. I didn't lay down the graphite in this part. And in the tipple, in some of the circles, we are just going to do a little bit of the shading. Not all of them, but in some of them, randomly. Same we are going to do in the both side of the bitweed. And now whatever our stump is carrying the graphite, we are just going to use it, and we are going to just lay down in this whole Nzeppel area lightly to give it a light grayish look. If we have the light gray marker pen, we can use that too if we want, and otherwise we can just use our dirty tortillon for that, for the soft blending. Same as where I lay down here white pen, so I just want it a little darker near it. Okay. Now we are left with our Knight's Bridge, and very simple shading just on the all corners. First lay down the graphite and then just blend it. Stay inside the line because we don't want to go out of this here, because we already out for these Tipple as well as for the Perk. So we want to just send them out. So please stay inside in the night's bridge, don't go out. There you go. And do you see a lot of dimensions, ups and downs, and all that drama in this style? That's why I told you this style is filled with a lot of drama and a lot of beautiful tangles. So that's all for today, and if you want we can just reinforce the borders if you feel like, but I think I'm good here and I can call it done. So we are done with our string, tangle and the shading, and now it's the time for the initial and sign. So for the initial and sign, I have made my initials Nidhi Prakash and P in this style, N and P, and I connected them with this beautiful heart and a smiley. You can make your initials, your chop in your own way on your style, and you can design it and you can use it. And after that, in the back of the tile, I'm going to sign it with my full name. You can use these hashtags when you are going to post it in the any social media. And today's date is 11th July. YouTube live. And the tangles we have used, you can write down all the tangles if you want. And this is the Let's Tangle 17 session. So let me also write down. Let's Tangle 17. So, and we always end it with the to appreciate again and with the gratitude and thank you. And I really enjoyed working with this, and I am holding this tile in my hand and I'm patting my shoulder that I did a good job. I want you guys to do the same thing and appreciate your work. I'm very happy that you guys are part of my art journey, and I'm very happy to be part of your art journey too. So I can't wait to see your submissions after the session. I'm arranging all the tiles and then I'm going to take a picture of it, making a post in the Facebook page where you can share your work. Right? So now see you next week, next Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next Friday we are going to do one beautiful Zendoodle art. Do you want to see the next Friday's Zendoodle art? If I have it here. Here. So this is we already did in our past Zendoodle session Friday. This one we did this Friday, this Zendoodle, and these are our next 2 Fridays Zendoodle art which we are going to do. And next Saturday we are going to make this beautiful lotus mandala. This is for the next Saturday. And next Sunday is this Zentangle Art. Okay, so see you next week. Bye everyone. Bye Megan. My friends call it pendant, Megan. They call it that this is a pendant tile. It's kind of the jewelry. So that's what I wanted to see, that you guys also see it like a jewelry or a pendant. And one of the participants wrote the pendant and the chain. So this is what exactly they call that. This is the chain and this is the pendant. And it's laying down on some, beautiful some tray or something like that. Okay, and if you are here local in the NC, in the Cary, Apex, Raleigh, you can see me, you can join me in person today at 3:30 at the Forge Initiative. If you want to know the more details, you can ask me at Facebook or Discord. Okay, bye.